Okay, hi everyone, and as always, I was scripting this video and then just straight away, just like, well, I even killed myself. I was scripting it, and while I was scripting it, I was completely going mad. So I got the camera and started recording. So we were created in God's image. We heard it all before, right? And all I'm saying, all I'm doing is always the same. That's why the coin video will be so important, and it will be so beyond godlike. Because the coin represents it all. You know? So, we were created in God's image means nothing but His image was created in us. These are the two sides of the same coin. Okay? And that's what I'm saying. Before the coin just lays down, it's on one side. Enlightenment is taking the coin and putting it up on this thin edge. None of the sides are hidden anymore. You know, this is enlightenment. There is no shadow on neither side of the coin. That's why you consider both sides of the same coin. What I'm saying is the same thing, only from two different perspectives. And then level number 3 is, like I always said, I do not only consider both sides of the coin, I have become the coin. This is where my my kid story kicks in. Because this is like the worm cannot consider even a single tree because it lives underground. It does not see the tree, it's blind. A bird, on the other hand, does not only consider this one tree, it considers the entire forest because it has the bird's perspective, the bird's view. And this is what the child throughout the book always wants. It wants to be the bird, it wants to consider everything. And that's basically all I'm saying. It's like when I will be talking about Odin, I will show you the way I've proven to myself Odin's existence, which is a different thing of in the wording of me proving to you that Odin exists. You know, because literally, take it literally, what I just said, there's a huge difference in what I'm saying. I will be proving, I will be showing the way I've proven it to myself. But just because I've proven it to myself, and just because I show you the way I've proven it to myself that Odin exists and this and that and this and that, does not mean that I will prove it to you. You know, you will see the same things, you will have the same thoughts in this, you know, I mean, as I say, it's like giving you the coin, but it doesn't mean that you become the coin. It doesn't mean that you might even understand some thoughts and everything, but under and inner standing are two different things. So that's what I'm talking about. These are the differences, these are the two sides of the coin. Until, as I say, you put the coin up, you understand you understand both sides, and then you understand the coin because you become the coin. This is the level which is like in this world absolutely unachievable for most. It is unachievable because people are still there watching at the one side the coin is dropped, and they're looking at the one side, and then you tell them just lift the coin up, and then they say no, it's dark, it's the bad, and it's the, as I said, it's the evil and it's the veal, and I say just lift it up. Put the coin, put it standing, then you see both sides. And then again, only looking at one side, and then again, I'm just like pointing out the second side. And then I'm pointing out again the next step forward, this is becoming the coin. Then people, what, you're not a coin, what a, you know, and then like, that's why. And this was really a funny thought. So that's why, like, literally taking, just logically walked the steps. I mean, how many people are Christian now? And of course, I have Christian friends, and then there's people commenting on things, and whatever and whatever. And this is what, as I say, this is what makes the most sense. We were created in God's image, and God's image was created in us. Because logic says, before Jesus and Christianity, this whole Germanic religion, mythology, culture, whatever existed. And their people believed this. And it's like, whatever I believe is my belief, whatever you believe is your belief. It doesn't even sort of matter. It doesn't even, but as I say, logically, it's the image in us that makes God real. You know, for them 2,000 years ago, where was no Jesus, no anything, these gods were real. They were 100% real to them. Now we have new gods, we have new images on new hard drives, and these new gods, now they're real to the new people. It's like kind of so logical. I can't even, like, I'm not even saying that Christianity is bullshit and everything. All I'm saying is, like, I don't put all my eggs into one basket. I just take it's like Lee said, you know, leave out the bad, keep the good, and add your own. That's what I'm doing. This is again the Holy Trinity. You have to see. That's why the two sides of the coin is not the Holy Trinity. It's the Holy Trinity is above those two sides. It's when you understand the coin, when you become the coin. What is the coin used for? By whom and why and whatever, you know. And this is, as I said, this is the use of the image. You could see, like, whoever uploaded these images back then of Odin and Thor, because you know, I'm saying Odin is this and Odin is that. But I'm also well aware that before Odin there was another god. I think it was, I don't know how to pronounce Tyr, T-Y-R, I think it was. So this was then again this monotheistic society where there was only Tyr. And then Odin, and then Freya and Thor, and, you know, all the other gods came along. So the image was just, you know, it was altered, it was deleted, in some cases was whatever, which the series American Gods points to very well. I did not recommend the series, but if you, the series in terms of visuals, this is beyond godlike. I mean, this is, you know. So that's why like, I'm not fighting the Christian religion, I'm not fighting this, I'm not fighting that, I'm not even against these things. There's so many good things about the Christian religion, but I'm just also not taking it fully as you know, as a Christian believer does. The same way I don't take the Muslim religion the same way a Muslim person does. I take the best of it, and that what does not feel right to me, I just leave it out. And that's all that I'm saying also about this channel and everything. If you don't agree with me, then leave it out. Leave it out of your hard drive. Don't download it. Just keep it where it is, and just, you know, that's what it is. And that's why, like I say, the image of God always existed. You know, outside of man, it always existed. The image inside of man has always changed. It was always updated. It was always this. Now we have Matrix version number 6. The way the movie tells us. You know. So that's so clear and so simple. Like, you know, God's image in us is that what's being altered all the time. The image of God outside, it has never altered. I mean, it was the same, it were the same workings, it was the same matrix, whether you called it the matrix back then, or God, or source, or the way, like the Native Americans said it, the Great Spirit. And then Christians said the Holy Spirit. You know, it's it's the same thing, right? Whether you call it prana or chi. So basically, all I'm saying is, this is the way I like calling it. This is the way I like calling it, because The Christians say, okay, there's one God. The Muslims say there's one God. I say this is Odin, because Odin, Adin, is in Russian one. So I'm saying the same thing as you are saying it, only we're saying it in different languages, but we're talking about the same thing, you know. When they say God or Allah, it is the same concept that we are talking about. So this whole idea of, but my Allah and your God is wrong, and you know, this is like, it's so childish. It's you know, that's why all I'm saying, okay, this is the update of the way I see this is the most up to date and the most correct description of that what people have been talking about ever since. And as I say, all I'm saying, it is externally there, it is internally there. And that's why that's like, for example, one of these things that I don't like about the Christian and the Muslim also. Like, you can only this and this through these prophets. You know, there is no way how you can get there yourself. You only can get there through Jesus. There's no other way you can get there through yourself. I don't like this. You know, this is not for me. This is sort of the opposite, or however, to what Buddha said. Anybody can achieve enlightenment from their own standpoint, from their own strength, from wherever they're standing at. I like this. If you like this, pick it up. Make it work for you. That's what I did. If you don't like this and you like keep on, you know, this image and you strictly stay to this religious idea of you can only go to heaven through Jesus and so on, then take this. If this works for you, well, it's, you know, it's perfect. It's unarguable. That's what I'm saying. That's the other thing. Just because I say this and this is proved to me, it is nowhere near being proved to you. 2,000 years ago, time travel, bam, I tell them, look, Jesus. They're gonna laugh at me. Gonna say, this is ridiculous. Now, 2,000 years later, it's the other way around. I tell them, look, there's no Jesus. Not in my head. It is in yours. I clearly see it. You tell me, right? But it's not in my head. So, so what now? Like, you know, it's not like this makes me a bad person. It's not like it makes the other people who believe in Jesus bad people. What? No. It's just different ideas. It's a different language in a different time. It's different tools/machines, different versions of the same machines. That's all it is. Okay, I think I explained it. I'd say perfectly. And again, like whatever I feel I have explained to myself, because all these videos are just note to self, right? This is nothing. Others will say, yeah, but if you whatever and Jesus, then, you know. So again, to me it's perfect. To others it's absolute bullshit, and nothing can be and will be done about it. You know, I mean, you know, that's why I'm not debating. It's like I say, in order to create change, do not fight the old. Just create something new. And then, as I say, to me, this like, it is what it is. That's why I'm not fighting people. That's why I'm just only saying what I'm saying, and then, yeah, whatever there is for others to take from it, take it. Just the rest that you don't like, leave it out. Okay, that's it, everyone. Thank you as always. See you in the next one.